Hi all, Agent here, and we're going to do a video on a 640 CPU cruiser called Hotrod. Pretty cool looking little car. I like to build cars, trucks, minivans, school buses, SUVs, stuff like that. I think it's pretty fun. Don't see a whole lot of it, but I do see a fair amount. Right now we're just adding a little more weight to the front. I got some more CPU free, so I had 3 CPU to spare. So I wanted to add a little more weight to the front because that will help control the drift from the rear. Heavy in the front will give your tires less drift. Heavy in the rear will make the back of your bot want to swing around more. So bear that in mind. We're going to play Team Deathmatch because it's quick and a lot of people don't like to watch 28-minute long videos of battle arena matches. So we're going to roll out in our cool little cruiser and go fight people. The name of the game is Team Deathmatch. You will respawn, and every time you die, you feed the enemy a point. Every time you kill an enemy, you give your team a point. So the goal is to die as little as possible while killing as much as possible. That means you need to know when to leave, when to run, when to get the heck out of there and not fight a battle that you're not going to win. I am going to die once in this match. It happens. Just as long as your KD is positive, you're helping your team out. If you're not positive, say you have 8 kills but 9 deaths, you're not helping your team out. You're actually feeding the enemy more score than you're bringing in, and someone has to make up for you. Don't feel bad if that happens. Everybody has to learn. So first thing we're going to do is this lock-on guy. Don't like him. Hate lock-ons. Don't really have a place in the game, so I'm going to target him and take him out. He's just got a lock-on missile launcher attached to a mech leg. And if you shoot just the missile launcher first, it's going to take more damage to remove it because it is attached to the mech leg, and the mech leg will actually absorb some of the damage from that rocket launcher. So you want to, I targeted his leg first and damaged the lock-on, which made for an easy kill. Those things can hop and jump around, especially the pogo stick ones are going to do that a lot. Pogo stick mech legs are just a single mech leg that hops everywhere. We're going to do it a lot. They try to do it to avoid plasma damage, but they make them very predictable when they jump. You know where they're going to land. They can't really move around a whole lot in the air, so it only helps when they're getting bombed from the sky. If you're on the ground, you can aim up and actually follow their arc pretty easily. So what we're going to do is we're going to break the lock and get out of there. Don't want to get hit by those missiles. It's only 640 CPU, so it doesn't have a whole lot of armor, but it is pretty fast, and it can take a reasonable beating for a 640 CPU bot. So what we're going to do here is we're going to hang out and hide. I figure there's a couple enemies inside. I lost my radar, so I can't see him anymore, but as you can see, I get my radar back, and he pops right up. So we're going to target his legs, try to shoot those out. They can take a lot of damage, but they're also a major portion of their bot that also removes their mobility. So I still target legs even though they're supposed to be inefficient to target instead of the rest of the bot. I still think it's better with the increased time to kill now. So I still target legs because they're completely immobilized after that. You can go around the corner and heal. Here I go in for the kill. I overextend. I get hammered by plasma pretty hard. Nice steady streams of plasma too, and encountered 2 mech leg bots in there. I could not kill both of them. I couldn't even kill one of them. So you got to pay attention to your surroundings. A radar is very helpful. Don't overextend. Don't charge in like I just did. It's a bad idea. Even if it nets you a kill, it's going to give the enemy a kill too. And that's what I did. Is I fed the enemy 1 point. You don't want to feed the enemy points. It's better to have 2 kills in the whole match and 0 deaths than it is to have 4 kills and 6 deaths. Again, radar is important. I'm cruising around the edge of this, I guess it's a cooling tower for some kind of nuclear plant or whatever. Cruised around the inside because I'm using a low-level radar, so it doesn't reveal enemies that are really far away. You have to be fairly close to them. So I wanted to see what was going on out there, so I cruised around the inside, and it was close enough to reveal a couple of bots. Like I was saying earlier, the mech legs, they like to jump a lot. They'll jump over you, they'll jump and hop around, and it can be annoying until you get, oh, there's a Tesla guy. It can be annoying until you get the hang of shooting them. I probably could have chased him, but I'm going to go around and kind of try to intercept with a little drifting because race car, and maybe try to catch him coming out of this other side. I don't see him anywhere on the radar, so I'm gonna help my teammates and focus fire enemies down. It's also a very helpful tactic in team deathmatch. Is for all of you to be targeting the same bot. Don't worry about calling it kill stealing or whatever. Everyone target the same bot, and you'll kill them much, much, much faster, and then you can move on to the next bot. You don't have to have the highest kill count in team deathmatch to have the highest score, and the crates are awarded by score, not by kill count. I've played many games where I was a railgunner, and I had 1 or 2 kills for the entire match, but I had so many assists and spots and dealt so much damage that I actually had top score. So there I definitely wanted to target that guy's Tesla blades before he got to me, and it took a little hit, but I actually destroyed him before it could count any more than 1 hit. So you can see my healing stops when I've been hit by an enemy. I kind of derped a little there and ran into the wall. I was trying to go around, kind of drive in and go around the outside, but that's fine. I healed, we got a kill. It's we because this is a team mode, which is why I said don't worry about kill stealing. It's all about teamwork. Focus fire those enemies down. See, I'm aiming up, I'm following his arc with the plasma when he jumps. Like I said, it doesn't really help you unless you're getting bombed from the sky, because you're still presenting the same size target with a very predictable pattern of movement when you jump. When you're on the ground, strafing back and forth and moving around is actually sometimes harder to hit than a bot that has jumped in the air. It will save them a couple of hits of plasma, but it doesn't do a whole lot of good. So we're not going to drive like too far into here, because the enemies, when they respawn, they have a 10 or 15 second super healing that is supposed to be anti-spawn camp. So I tend to avoid going all the way into their spawn area, because you can damage them, but they will heal it right back, and they can, they have the advantage in that instance because they are healing while you are not. So any damage they deal to you is not going to heal, but while they're within that countdown timer, all their damage will heal regardless of whether or not they are still taking damage. So bear that in mind. Don't go too far into their little spawn area. You can hang back and be a lot safer, and there's a victory. So nice little cruiser. We're going to check out the scoreboard. We got top kills. We've got lowest number of deaths, tied for another guy, 3rd damage, and top score. That's a Protonium crate, and that is a cruiser in team deathmatch.